Public service is at the very heart of what CBC does, and that will be Debra's lasting legacy.
Thank you, Phyllis. And thank you, Governor, too, for his message. That was so kind.
And thank you for the hairdos.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
For the last few days, we have been looking back at Deb's career on TV here at WRAL. And as it comes to a close, we wanted to know more about how she got into the business in the first place. So you sat down with Scott Mason to talk about the early days.
I've known what I've wanted to do since I was in about 10th grade. So it all just kind of clicked for me really early.
Where did you go to college?
University of Miami, the U.
Good evening, I'm Debbie Morgan, and this is Newsline News Briefs.
All I wanted to do was be a reporter.
While new parents get lots of advice on how to raise their babies, there's now a new free magazine that will help them be prepared for the first 2 years.
So I got my first job in Toledo, Ohio. I had never even seen snow.
The ice needs to be 12 to 14 inches thick to be able to be safe enough to do some ice fishing on.
One of my first stories was about ice fishing on Lake Erie. I've never been so cold in my life, and I thought, what am I doing here?
Look for more snow again tomorrow with a high in the low 20s.
Did you make many mistakes early on?
I made so many mistakes.
15 degrees with clear skies.
How long did you stay in Toledo?
I was there for a little more than 2 years, and then I went to Jacksonville, Florida.
They don't know how he died, if he was dead before the fire was set or whether he was killed in the fire. So we'll have to find that out later on this afternoon.
I tried to guide my own reporting based on how I would feel if I were at home watching this.
Good morning, I'm Debra Morgan. In the news at this hour, the U.S.
Do you remember the date you started at WRAL?
January 18th, 1993. You have dreams about your career. And when I got here, I was like, okay, this is it.
Let's go back to Debra Morgan at the scene. Debra, what can you tell us?
Because being on television can be a little scary.
13 confirmed fatalities, 7 have survived.
But when you go through those moments, those learning moments, when you think, I can never do this, but then you do, you grow. You can't be a fake person in this job. The second you try to pretend that you're an anchor, people will see right through that.
Do you know what you're going to have for dinner tonight?
No.
I'm going to have a cheeseburger.
What will you do now?
I'm going to do nothing. I've never done nothing.
Do you feel like there is another calling out there for you?
I don't know that there's another calling yet, but I'm hopeful that there will be.
Well, the hairstyles, I tell
Oh,
you,
my.
you should have worked it out in your contract to get paid by the curl. You'd have made a fortune.
Yeah, I mean, you think my hairstyle's changed here? All you have to do is look back. And I had a college professor who told me that maybe Debbie was a little bit too unprofessional. So that's when I changed my name to Debra. And I wanted people, though, to call me Debbie because I was like, I sound like I'm in trouble because my mom would always call
Debra,
me
you
Debra.
get up here.
Oh yeah, that's when I was in trouble. But now it just fits, and I've just loved it. But how fun to look back.
Oh
at
my
that.
God, how about, we're having a blast. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, oh my.
Comedic relief.
Thank you, Scott.
That's awesome stuff. All right, let's move.
The hamburger part, it's just so Debra. I mean, I love it.
Too much information.
No, you know what? You kept it real with us for so many years. That's why people love you so much, Debra.
Thank you, Lena.
Debbie. Oh, I love that.
Little Debbie.
Okay.